Cross. Yeah! Thank you! England's got my dream! Dream fun! Live it up, blue boy! Live it up!
Hey, everybody. It's Noise Neighbors Podcast. It's me, Joey McCune, joined as always by Mark Mulvaney. Yo. All right, Mulv.
Manchester City, the one and only English Centurions, pal. We are live.
Anything else exclusive to Manchester right now? In terms of like maybe competition participants?
Yeah. We are Manchester's lone representative in the UEFA Champions League. Come on. Oh, yeah. We've just finished watching that. And got a bit tight there at the end.
I mean, it was scripted perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
This was a very pro wrestling game, I think. It was like, oh, they're gonna come back and win it, dude. I don't know. It just felt like any other United game, except this time it was proven that there is a just and loving God.
100%.
Which was nice.
Yes, mate. No, that was an enjoyable day. Enjoyable result. Ollie's Thursday Night Army is back.
Hell yeah.
Jason Nebs up in Toronto says, don't imagine we're going to gloat about other results.
I would never.
You're on the wrong show, pal.
I feel like you goofed. This was the assumption that you've made.
Hey, we all know we're getting smashed this weekend, so we're going to make the most of this.
4-0 United.
So we're supposed to have some guests on this, yeah?
Allegedly.
Yeah, they were intently watching the match as we were.
If they don't show up, I'm gonna have my lawyers call them. I have a team. I have a team of lawyers.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I nicked them off of ASON.
I thought you were gonna say you nicked them off of Caldoon. They're probably the
same amount of money.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. So we're live streaming. We're doing like a Manchester derby preview.
Yeah.
Yep. Hoping to have the boys from City Xtra on here shortly.
Unless they ditch us.
Con 40. All right. We're having that. We're having that.
Remember the Patreon? Shout out Con.
Oh, is he a Patreon?
Yes, I think he was
mate.
He was the first one that I'm pretty sure that's who Sneaky found it before we told everybody about it.
Okay. Oh, City Xtra saying 10 likes and then we join. So get the likes in.
So
these guys are pros.
They won't be on today.
They don't know who they're talking to here.
Hey everybody, if you're watching, elbow drop that like button, dude. Super kick that like button right in the face.
We don't know how this works. We are novice streamers.
Are you seeing this?
What have we got here? We got a Cabron.
Yeah.
Is that wrestling?
This is a Tetsuya Naito shirt. This is where Tranquilo comes from, baby.
Oh yeah. Japanese wrestling.
Yeah. Obviously, that's where a Mexican phrase would come from. Why wouldn't it?
Of course.
Duh. So
yeah.
I was gonna watch that Barcelona Juventus game tomorrow, but it sounds like that was a.
What was the final?
I think it was 3-0, 4-0, maybe.
But as dead a rubber as ours, yeah, or were they fighting for?
They were fighting for top spot, I think.
Okay,
but Weston McKennie got a goal. Weston McKennie is, if you're American, that's a good one. He is U.S. national team player, and he did grow up at FC Dallas.
What's up?
And then they couldn't sign him to a pro contract, so he left for free to go to Schalke.
Classic FC Dallas.
Ooh, Jason gets it, dude.
All right.
Jason, I have my Tomohiro Ishii shirt in my closet, so I decided this one was more appropriate.
Thank you all for your comments on the side. We can see them. Hello, Andrew Detmer. Welcome, mate. Good friend of ours from Main Road Rambles on. Mark Richardson's having Angelino. I'm sure we'll talk about him for a bit.
Angelino.
How's it go? Angelino. Angelino.
Well, not getting paid on this one.
Copyrighted, mate. Copyrighted. Oh dear. Cool. Yeah. So I assume everybody watched some Champions League today.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts in the chat there.
Andrew Davis, thoughts on Messi looking like he can't be arsed at Barca? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, could you? Like, you've been there forever. You thought you could leave probably because of, the whole contract thing. Then the guy that's the president is like, nah, dude, you can't leave. And in fact, I'm staying too. And then like a week later, he's like, I'm leaving. Peace. Thanks for staying, Messi. Bye.
Well, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Yes. Live from Manchester. Manchester in the house. It's your boys, Geordie Pordy, and the big LB.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Are you guys sharing a camera?
Let's see how we're going to do this. Boom. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
I absolutely love that.
Oh my God, the house music of Manchester right there. That's like Manchester House Mafia is right here.
What's up, fellas? How
What's
are you doing?
up, boys?
Hey, gang.
Oh,
Why is
buzzing,
my
buzzing.
mic-
I'm feeling very, very good. Can you hear us, by the way?
Yeah,
You sound
fantastic.
so nice. I love the way your voice sounds in my ears.
Oh, I like that.
Let us know in the comments.
ASMR going.
That's for another time.
To whisper to you.
Is it? You won't. This is a live stream, dude. And there are no rules. I don't have a plan. I don't have notes for this. I'm just gonna drink and probably say the F word a bunch, and then I don't know.
That's the best way to go about things. I remember when we first started the City Eye podcast, we were steaming on the from the first episode onwards, and we literally just sat there. We used to drink a full bottle of whatever was in front of us, and we had no idea what we were saying.
Oh, I couldn't imagine doing that. Not me.
You know,
You're perfect.
I listened to all the podcasts in the car, right? And back in the City Eye days, my son was riding with me often, right? Back and forth to his football practice. And he claimed that you were the only City podcast worth listening to.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. City Eye. It was fucking City Eye on.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's the boys, dude. It's the boys. Woo!
Not even me and Joey's podcast. I only wanted to listen to City Eye. That was
To
it.
be fair, I think our show is shit too. So like,
Yeah.
whatever.
So we're all in agreement then.
Yeah.
Hang on.
There's no recount needed.
What's going on here? Are you guys two separate frames?
Yeah, basically, but this is the exact same. It's basically this is our one camera. Basically, we have two cameras, but it's like on one screen because we're using OBS to stream. But we've like split it so both cameras are on here because there's no way we could do this that we both use the mixer.
Right.
And both sat in the same room and both on two separate cameras.
I follow. Well, we appreciate you setting it up like pros as always.
Jordy, I'm gonna text you later.
Easy workaround.
I'm gonna text you later about OBS because I'm working on some things.
Yeah, hit me up.
And
and it's good OBS as well. And if you want to use StreamYard, whatever this is called, you can put OBS into StreamYard and use it like that.
Word?
There's a way to get like more effects and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So you can stream through OBS into Streamlabs to everyone.
Like
anything that
full-on
distracts
YouTubers.
from the rubbish content is what we're looking for.
He's got it right.
Hit me up after this, and I'll
I will.
link you.
I'm gonna slide in your DMs, doggy.
Yeah, boy.
Hey,
I love it when you call me doggy.
mad respect to you boys, though. I know you're grinding on the City Xtra show. It's excellent. Well done.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Thank you, bro.
We're trying to do videos daily now, aren't we, bro?
Daily videos, yeah.
So that's like a next level thing.
Wow.
Whatever.
I'm
It's
feeling
whatever.
good. I'm feeling good. You know, United always ask you, how do you feel, innit? Oh, is at the wheel. Tell me, how does it feel? Well, I'll tell you how it
Fantastic.
feels, guys. It feels bloody brilliant! That's how it feels!
The wheels are off.
Let's go! I'm feeling so good. They're out of the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
I've got to laugh. I've
Bobby
got to laugh.
Johnson, take it.
That's right. Take it.
Take it.
Were you guys watching that game then at the end?
Absolutely.
There's a bear shit in the woods. Of course I was, dude.
God, it was great. How lucky, mate? Did you see that one at the end? It almost got the own goal. Like, I would have torn my hair out if that would have gone in, but didn't. So it's great news, and I'm loving it, guys. I reckon seriously, I reckon we're going to do him at the weekend. I proper feel it.
Come on, you confident, bro?
I'm real confident. I mean, what, you want to not be confident? I'm feeling so confident. I'm feeling like our team. I said this on a couple of our live streams. I feel like our team got backed into a corner after Tottenham, and they had enough of it, and now they're fighting back. And we've got United at the perfect time. United will be down in the dumps. You said it when we were just watching the game then. That dressing room after that match tonight will be toxic. It'll be toxic.
Yeah.
Everyone blaming each other, blaming the manager. And then we're coming there in relatively good spirits. And I'm telling you, we're going to thrash him.
Well,
Big
it doesn't
time.
help that Fatso is talking about like my boy is. Oh, sorry, fat Italian guy.
Okay.
Doesn't help that fat Luigi is like. My guy is done at United. He won't play there. His future is not there anymore. And it's like, all right, sick. So the dude that we just sacked our last manager for, who's now leading the table, he's still here. He doesn't have a future here. We paid $100 million for him, and he's just riding the pine. His manager, his agents out there, like, yo, he's not gonna stay. He's gonna go. He's gotta leave.
Yeah.
And then they spent so many years
Yeah.
trying to unlock Pogba that even Pogba got sick of waiting for it. And now Pogba wants off.
You can't unlock something that doesn't. I mean, look, Pogba is on the De Gea list, along with Neymar, where it's people that have gotten giant careers because of a PR campaign and Instagram followers, and they're just not as good as everyone thinks they are.
Wow.
Pogba looked dope at Juventus because you had Pirlo, maybe the best passing midfielder that's ever lived, moving the ball around. You had Marquisio doing all the hard work, and you had the best back line, like the best back three in Europe at the time.
Are you saying that Fred's not the Brazilian Andrea Pirlo?
No, I think Scott McTominay is the English Pirlo for sure.
I think another thing with Pogba is, right, at Juventus, he couldn't do anything wrong because he'd come from nothing. He was still young, so there was no pressure on him. But then when he comes to United, he has to be that big dog, and he's got a massive price tag on his name. So he's already weight on his shoulders. Whereas at Juventus, he was free, so he was untouchable at Juventus because they signed him on a limb. Did they get him for free, Juventus?
Yes.
So you know what I mean,
it was minimal.
It was chill for them.
It was free because Fergie didn't want to sign him to a pro contract.
Yeah. So at United, he has all this pressure on him to be something that potentially he isn't.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what the thing is, though? I always think about the difference between the two clubs is United are in this sort of situation where they're not building anything. Like when we got Pep in, right? We give Pep everything. We basically said, here's the keys, you do what you want, right? And that's exactly what you got to do when you get Pep Guardiola. There's no point in getting Guardiola and saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. You give him everything he wants.
Yeah.
When they got Pogba in, they should have given everything that he needed. And that's the type of player he is. And let him be free on the football pitch. I didn't really see that. So he's asked to do stuff that he doesn't need to, he doesn't really want to do, as well with pretty mediocre players. They got Mourinho in, and they started telling Mourinho what he could and couldn't do. You can't do that, in my opinion. And that's just a difference between the two clubs. Our club is built, and we got Pep, and we literally built the club around Pep. You know what I mean? And yes, okay, last year and then the start of this year hasn't been great, but look at everything before that, great success. And I just think our club at the moment, just from top to bottom, is just ran really, really good. And over the road, it's just a bit of a laughing stock at the moment. And it's good for us. It's good for us as Blues. You know what I mean? You got to love it. You got to love it. How long is it since they finished above us now? I mean, it's like 6-7 years or something like that.
7 years, isn't it?
7 years. I mean, that's
Do you lads think we'll ever make a signing like that? Like the mega signing, the marquee one, like the 100 million plus.
Well, I think we'll get Lionel Messi. I still believe we'll 100% get him.
I think we'll get Messi.
The fee on that though is a bit weird because we watched a bit of the Barcelona game tonight, and he does not look happy at all. I mean, there was times he was throwing his arms up in the air every time a pass went astray. Just wasn't interested. Walking back, he doesn't want to be there. I reckon we'll get him maybe even in January. And I think where the money's going to be spent, I don't know about you lads and who would we go for, but it's got to be to replace Sergio Aguero. You know what I mean? We can't replace Sergio Aguero with some B-Tech player, with some second-tier player. We have to go right to the top and get the very best. If we don't, that will be almost worse than the decision not to replace Vincent Kompany.
It's criminal. It's criminal not to.
Yeah, fair enough.
But who that is, I don't know. Maybe Haaland? But would we deal with Raiola? But he's the best young prospect around. So
I think Haaland's one of those deals where it is kind of like Pogba, where if we do get Haaland, we have to change how we play, you know? Because when you have Haaland, all those high crosses that we play in start to make sense again. I just worry that Haaland would come in and Pep would do the inverse and just be like, that's it. We're putting everything on the floor. No crosses are going high ever, and we wouldn't get the best out of them. But I think
it'd be nice to have that variety, though.
Dude, how nice would it be to have? I mean, remember how nice it was when Negredo was here, and you had all these little like short fasts running around that could do a bunch of business, and then Negredo would just show up and wreck shit.
Negredo and Aguero, insane.
It's like this. Like this link up.
True.
Aguero. We're Aguero.
Obviously.
You guys are Negredo. You're much taller. So.
Well, yeah.
I'm actually
in comparison to you, Mulv, yeah, I guess I could call myself tall. But
these are actually
10 5'9".
These are actually 10-foot ceilings. So.
Oh, is it?
That old chestnut.
I'm fucking huge, dude.
Can I just appreciate the amount of Andrews that are in the chat?
Yeah, what's going on?
So many Andrews in that chat.
What do you call a group of Andrews?
I think it's definitely a glut.
Yeah, that's true.
These are Russian bots, I think.
I
want to know what
Andrew.
Andrew Davis and Andrew Detmer are going to do about Andrew Ultimate Gaming claiming Ultimate.
Ultimate in the name, innit? You know what I mean? He's obviously the alpha.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the.
They're going to have to
gamer.
join forces with him.
Yeah, basically, Andrew Ultimate Gaming is going to have to take charge of the other Andrews. and if they want that ultimate title, they're going to have to overthrow him together.
True.
Question for you: do you have United mates?
Yes.
To the extra
And,
boys.
Can I just say one of them's in the chat?
One of them's in the chat. There's a
shit.
snake.
Snake in the grass.
End the show. End the show.
One of them's in the chat. Yeah, we do have United mates.
Yeah, naturally, yeah, we do have United mates, yeah.
And how do weeks like this go with those lads? Does it stay really quiet because it's too nervy or what?
I think the one United friend that we're on about doesn't really. He's very like.
Nah.
He's very on the fence about it. Like he just like he's chill about the whole thing.
He's pretty chill.
Tranquilo.
Yeah. Fun fact: he used to come to City with us.
Yeah.
He used to have a season ticket with us. No, but I think that the United fans that are very close, you know, there's a bit of banter, but realistically, you know, you see a lot of it online on social media and stuff, like the real like harsh banter. But it's pretty chill, isn't it? Really, like you wouldn't. Especially not before the game. I wouldn't start texting my mate before the game saying you're going to get leathered at the weekend.
Yeah, not a chance.
You know,
you know what's weird actually, because like years ago, we say this all the time, like, but it used to like Bolton fans were always worse than United fans for me. And like, I feel like in school, went to school in Bolton, and we'd get terrorised me for supporting City off Bolton fans.
They don't stroll in with their Reebok money.
It's weird. Isn't it? Where are Bolton now, bro? League One.
League
One,
Two,
League
yeah,
not having a good time anyway.
Wild, isn't it?
They're like I don't know, millions and millions and millions in debt because of some like shady owner and stuff. I mean, they're one of those teams that I don't know how they recover unless someone with the money like Sheikh comes in. Like it feels like they're that far down there because they have this massive stadium. You know, they have it was the Reebok. I don't know what it's called now, but like you have a huge stadium you have to pay for. You had players that were on wages from, you know, even when they were in the championship, it's higher wages than you're paying in League One. I don't know.
I need that.
Last
I need that Sheikh looking at Oldham instead of Bolton.
Yeah,
true.
Last season they were playing like 16, like they were playing like 17-year-olds and that. And like loads of like. There was literally you could probably apply. Me and Lewis probably could have applied and got in. It was like
well, this year you could do that. You could do that at Wigan this year, I think. Pretty sure Wigan had to sell everybody.
It's sad. It's sad the fact that there's a lot of these clubs that they just float on the brink of not existing, and you don't know how long that'll last.
That's why you have to have FFP, Jordan. You have to have FFP to make sure that these clubs don't go under. Because if someone were to come in and give these clubs money, that would be terrible.
That's terrible.
Because then those clubs would they might get good.
And they might have money to spend and pay the players with.
You can't do that though, dude. You know that's bad.
Yeah.
Why not? Might
People
be
would like start watching them and buying their stuff.
Nah, it's not allowed. You have to protect.
No,
Protect
Naughty,
the top
naughty.
6.
Get out of here.
Hey, let's have the Angelino chat, boys. Looked
Ooh, the Angelino chat.
really good tonight. Did us proud.
Mm.
What are you saying? Is it a mistake to let him go?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
mistake.
We need a left back, and we don't have a left
Quite.
back in our club.
It was a mistake when we let him go whenever he went this summer because we knew we only had one guy.
Mm.
Let me play
Like
devil's
we had,
advocate.
we had Mendy and we had Angelino. We're like, don't need him. See ya.
What do you guys think about the fact he doesn't really play left back for Leipzig?
I mean, yeah, you can say that he pretty much is a left winger for Leipzig, isn't he?
Yeah.
And but then when we play Mendy, we want him to kind of play that left winger role. So
They play
For
three
me.
at the they play three at the back. He's a wide midfielder or a wing back. All I know is that he's got in 17 games he's got 7 goals.
I think Angelino was plagued by that United match where he got roasted by Dan James.
I
And
was
think
there.
Every single City fan. Oh, yeah, he was there, wasn't he? That's when you came on our podcast. When we
That's
were
right.
there. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are part of the problem.
Yeah.
You guys have been involved in some very questionable behavior in terms of letting known jinx Mark Mulvaney into the country.
They'll be waiting for me next time. They'll be stopping me at the gate.
Yeah. Send him back.
Yeah.
I think on Angelino that it's sad, but I think it points to because he's so good. It points to Pep, letting him go points to Pep not wanting to play like wing backs, which I think would be a really good system for us. I think Joe, you agree? Yeah. Yeah. Look at his eyes getting big.
We talking 3 at the back with wing backs.
The problem is where do you play Sterling? Where do you play Mahrez? Where do you play these players who play on the wing? Because I think that Mahrez, to be fair, could help and come inside, but I don't think Sterling's got the technical ability. So
Step
he's
into
out
my
this year.
office.
I'm in your office. Is it just me and you?
Here.
Talk to me.
Allow me to tell you. Allow me to instruct you. Young Lewis, please. You will listen. Here's the deal. So you play either a front 3 or you play kind of Christmas tree. Yeah. So you play 2 free guys off a striker. Those free guys could be Sterling, Mahrez, Foden, Bernardo, Ferran Torres. You can rotate all those guys in those 2 positions and just let them. Their whole thing would just be, I don't know, fucking do a bunch of that, run around the whole bunch, make it impossible to mark everything, and then your width comes from Kyle Walker or Cancelo or Mendy. Allegedly, Angelino plays over there, or like Zinchenko or something. It's totally doable. I think your issue becomes in midfield, like actual midfield, because you have to make Kevin De Bruyne sit deep, and he's gonna have to. I think that's where the loss comes, because you play like Rodri and Gundogan, but then Kevin De Bruyne has to go somewhere. That's where I get twisted up about it. I still think 3. I still think 3 at the back is the way to go. But God dang it!
I see what you're saying there, because as well with the De Bruyne situation, I love it when De Bruyne's driving at the defense. I feel like that's his best place to be.
Yeah, and do we want to
whip them balls in behind?
Do you want him making runs from deep, and then Rodri's got to cover, 40 yards horizontally? I don't think anybody wants it. I love Rodri so much, but no, don't do that thing to him.
I think I'd be partnering. We spoke about this recently. I want to be partnering Rodri with a fast-paced defensive midfielder, kind of like a Douglas Luiz or a Zakaria, someone like that. I feel like when we're seeing early on in the season, we're seeing Rodri and Fernandinho play together, and I was really surprised at how well Fernandinho just came and slotted back in that set defensive mid role, and he looks really well next to Rodri, because I feel like they complement each other in that sense.
Right. Yeah.
I had a look at that Zakaria. He looks like a mix. He's got a lot of Yaya Toure about him.
Yes, I said this. We've literally just done a video on it, and Lewis, 20 seconds into the video, 20 seconds into him watching the video, the highlights thing that we did.
That's all it takes.
20 seconds, he messaged me and said, "Bro, this guy is the one." And I was like, "Link me." Sent me the link, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the one." And I sent it. I said, "I'm getting Toure vibes off this guy."
Yeah, he's
Where's
like a
he at?
mix between Dino and Toure for me.
Where's he at right now?
Mönchengladbach. He's only got a year left on his
Mönchengladbach?
deal at the end of the year as well. So
You
I
get to see
tell you
him
who I
play
like. I tell you who I like is Ryan Gravenberch. He's at Ajax.
is his bait?
Monster.
The made-up name.
No, it's not. You guys are just plebs,
This
dude.
guy's face, man.
Swear to God, I'm so sick of this. My being a nerd is not bad. All right, this guy's good. He rules. He's built like Yaya, monster. He's like 18 years old. Real good from deep midfield. I don't know. He's a scary fella. Seems like he's always scoring from outside the box, which is nice.
Say that.
If Pep
Take
would
a bet
allow
on
it, if Pep would be like, it's okay, you can shoot. Said he's always cracking the whip on him.
I mean, one thing you say about Zakaria apparently doesn't have much of a shot on him.
Mm.
I mean,
So he is.
But Fernandinho smashed it for us, and he didn't really have a shot on him, did he?
He's had one or two, hasn't he?
Yeah.
When he does score from out there, it's war.
I mean, when you're signing a player like
Thanos.
that, you don't really. That's low down on the pecking order, isn't it? On the tick
When you're
list.
ticking 'em,
Has he
yeah.
got this, that? You know what I mean? If you can
Yeah.
shoot, that's an added bonus. But you know, it's
Hey, since
one
this
of
is
them.
a United preview, what are some of the keys to beating them? You guys, you lads reckon?
Give them the ball.
True.
Mm.
Just let
Seriously,
Yeah.
them have it.
I'd give them the ball a little bit. I mean, obviously, it depends on the team that we play, because a couple of people that we've been speaking to, some City fans, some of them say don't play a striker. I think we played the system maybe in the Carabao when we beat them, I think 3-1 or something like that. Maybe
3-1,
we
yeah.
played the system that day. Give them the ball and just try and get them on the break a little bit when they're a little bit out of sorts. I'm telling you, one thing that they are frightened at is their counter-attacking play.
Yeah, rapid.
It is actually very, very good. But if you give them the ball a little bit, now, you've got to obviously have the ball at some point and try and. But you've got to be clever about it. You know what I mean? You can't have your wingers bombing up. You know what I mean? And that's a problem because sometimes they do. And this, to be fair, is where the three at the back might come in handy. You know what I mean? If you could put, I know it'd be harsh for either John Stones or Laporte to miss out, but if you was to play Kyle Walker on the right side of a three, that's where Rashford is probably going to be. That sort of helps that sort of situation a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Just play our normal game, play decent.
Who
just
would
hope
your
for the
left
best.
back be? Who do you have at left back?
I was literally just thinking the same thing because Cancelo for pace, but Mendy looks decent at the moment.
I go Mendy, man.
He's
I
a
mean,
left back.
you
What we
could.
saying, Cleveland?
It's probably going to be Mendy, but if you wanted to do like a twist on the back line, you could do Walker on the right and Ake on the left. If you wanted somebody that wouldn't get forward as much, but if you needed him to, he could. I don't know. It'll be Mendy though. Like we've just seen them get shredded by two fast, wide fullbacks, wingbacks, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And that was against probably their best back line. I mean, if you look at who United started today, and you look at they have to play most of these guys again in 3 days. So Maguire was today, Wan-Bissaka was today, Shaw, Lindelof, Tellez. I mean, is that not drop Shaw from that? That's the back four. They're not going to play Bailly. Midfield, Matic and who the hell was it? Matic and McTominay, English Rodri, Scottish Rodri, whatever the hell he is. So, and then they had Fernandez and Rashford and Greenwood up front. But if you look at that side, they left out Pogba. Do any of us think Pogba is starting at the weekend? Probably.
He scored.
He come on and scored.
I think it'd be you know what I mean, with the situation. Obviously, it is difficult, but Pogba seems to smash it against City. So I'd be playing him regardless of his contract situation.
True.
End of the day, he's a United player as it stands. He can't leave until summer, so you may as well use him whilst he's there.
And they've just brought him on. You know what I mean? You either freeze them out completely or you carry on playing them. You can't. There's no point in sort of you'll play on the bench, but you'll still come on because you're one of our best players, so we still kind of need you. You know what I mean?
So you're saying you
really
can't
do that.
You can't treat him like Eric Garcia, is what you're saying. You can't do this thing where you've got two center backs on the bench already, and you just throw a cute little Catalan boy in there to warm up a seat for you. Sure, there's some other guys that are healthy, but Look at us.
That's just a bit of a weird one. That, isn't it, to be honest? No one
Trying to
really
swoon
knows
him
what goes
over.
on there.
He's got dirt.
He is.
He's got dirt on Pep.
Yeah, don't know what's going on there.
I just- so-
but can I just say, it's
Yes.
I think for us now, looking at the situation, we've no one near our best, are we? I think no one agrees that we're our best, but we're getting slightly better than we were a couple of weeks back. United obviously got beat tonight. They're going to be down in the dumps. For me, it's one or two ways. You either you go there and play a little bit more conservative and give them the ball, like I just said, or you get together and say, look, are we ready to take these on and thrash them and go at them? Yes, you have the risk of them getting them on as counter attack, but that's how we play our best football. So it's basically, are we confident enough to go there and take the game to them? And I think we should. We've got a fully fit squad pretty much. They've just got beat tonight in Germany away from home as well, so they'll have to come back. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I've convinced myself in just going there and just going at them and just accept what happens. You know what I mean?
I like that a lot.
Just accept.
I like it. I like
accept it.
the ruthlessness about it.
And I accept that they might get us on the counter attack and we might get beat, but
So
it's
you're
not
saying
our
that
club.
you're
We
saying
should
they
go
might
there.
have one in them. Like they might have one goal, a counterattack goal in them, right? So like they might
Right.
score one at home, right?
Mhm.
Okay, but
But
like
that
if
might
we,
be the
but
way.
but like if we scored 6,
If we scored 6.
you know,
But do you know how I said? Do you know how I
Hey,
said
you
it was
stole
like
my
the,
prediction.
and it was like 6-1 at the Swamp.
That would be very nice.
How's that make you feel?
We're up in it.
Ooh, that makes my areas that are maintained by Manscaped feel very good.
Yes.
I bet it does.
That's a
But what we
nice
saying,
segment
boys?
into your sponsor.
Are we Mankscaping there?
That's what we're calling it.
Manscaping. Oh, I like it.
Hashtag Mankscaping is the
Are we
new.
thumbs up?
I'll go for it. I'll go for a bit.
The world wants to know.
We,
Yes, yes, lad.
Oh.
Come on,
Ladies,
come on.
look at these
'Manscaped.
two.
Manscaped.
Merry Christmas indeed.
Hey, I tell you what, because you're our guest, are you ready to predict a lineup for the weekend?
we do predicted lineups as well. It's funny this part of the show, isn't it? We always predict lineups, and has anyone ever got it right? Have you guys ever predicted a Pep lineup? We do it on every show. And
Look
I don't
at
know
him.
why
Look
we
at
do
him.
it.
I mean, him.
There we
What?
go. The kid has.
Yeah.
No,
What I didn't do is what Mulv did this week, where he picked 10.
Pick 10 players. 10 players.
Interesting.
We're doing our lineup, and he's like, "Boom, that's mine." And I was like, "All right, well, you've left one out." Here we go. This is like high tech stuff, dude. You guys
Here we
could
go.
never,
Wow, I like this.
you could never do this at City Xtra.
That is class, to be fair.
Don't try me.
All right,
Okay.
let's have it. The
Okay, who-
extra.
Who's out of the match? We need to make sure we have people down in the X thing.
Oh, and the
Everyone's fit.
For me,
so we're-
Aguero's out the match.
Aguero's on the bench.
I don't want to be playing Aguero. He's not fit.
That's
Garcia,
not Aguero,
yeah.
pal. Oh, okay.
We don't say
Good
this
start.
guy's name.
Good start.
You should just delete Garcia.
Yeah.
Can you not,
Who?
Can you not delete him?
Who is Garcia?
Delete him.
You should just replace his picture with the snake.
The Shadow is what we call him.
Who else is out then? I think. What are we doing? Subs as well here, or are we just doing starting?
No,
No,
I'm just
just
doing starting
starters.
11.
Starting 11. Okay.
Edison in there, obviously.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, where are you playing Ederson at?
Well, strike up play anyway.
Could be left back. I don't know.
I reckon it'd be a decent set defensive mid, Edison.
Ooh, he's crazy enough. A neck tattoo in central midfield? Whoo!
Don't test him.
Yeah. So you can
He's
put
got
the
the
two
blicky.
other keepers in the X's. I don't know. Are you doing that, or are you just
It
I'm
keeps
just
him-
going to leave him there.
keep them there? Yeah.
Laporte. No, not
Laporte?
Laporte. No, Diaz Stones
We got
even.
Diaz Stones on this
Yeah,
show.
I was
Stones.
curious to see if you guys were going to stick with Stones.
Yeah. He's the
Got
man,
the-
he's the
he's
man
got
in
the
form.
shirt. He's got the shirt. He keeps the
Come
shirt for
on.
me.
Are we going Mendy left back?
I think we'll go Mendy left
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
And then Walker right back? Then again, would Cancelo... Nah, it's got to be Walker right
I
back.
think you got to go Walker. He's got the pace on
Yeah.
Rashford. I know. I'm not saying Cancelo's slow, but
Before-
Walker's got that fast pace.
Before we get to midfield, I need to see Lewis doing this, like on the next City Extra live stream when he goes over to the bar, and like pointing at the lineup like a weatherman, kind of like, "Ooh, we got all this pace down the left. Here we go."
We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make that happen. We'll make that happen.
We'll get it going.
On with the midfield. How many guys we playing in there?
I don't know, bro.
We usually do 4-3-3 on our lineups.
Yeah, we normally do a
stick to
4-3-3, no double pivot. We can never back a double pivot. And actually, I don't think the double pivot is the way to go because I think we need to be pressing them when they win the ball. They're going to be basically trying to knock it forward as quick as possible. Now, if you're playing double pivot, they're going to be quite deep and quite sat off. So you want to, for me, you want to get players who are going to be, in the faces.
On the contrary to that, is Gundogan has been playing good, not in the double pivot though. He's been very, and Rodri's been playing well, winning the ball back early.
I think you got to go Rodri just for some height.
Yeah,
some extra height.
Rodri is definitely centre defensive mid.
Yeah, let's go Rodri for the defensive midfielder.
Shout out Liam in the chat for saying Ederson is Furness' successor. I think that's something we can all get behind.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Pep's not signing a left back because he knows we've got one in the team and it's Edison.
True.
Waiting for Stefan to get into it.
Yeah. We'll go for that then.
Kevin De Bruyne, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, Kevin.
Yeah, and then
Thingy.
It's
Thingy.
the left.
Do you want to play
in
false
midfield,
nine, bro?
Ooh.
False nine, mate. Gabby Jesus is not scoring goals, isn't it? So what's the point?
Jordy, don't worry. This is just like a pre-run through for your show, so you guys can work out any bad decisions here. No one will see it,
Yeah.
and then you can do it on yours where thousands will see it.
Yeah. Let's go left wing first. Can we do that? And then we'll work out where we've got space.
Okay.
We'll go Sterling left
So
wing. bro?
Sterling.
Sterling left wing, right wing. I'd say Mahrez right wing, honestly.
Yeah. We'll go Mahrez right wing.
Mahrez has been slamming recently.
I seem to remember Mahrez did quite well against was it Brandon Williams? But I know he's not playing this week.
It'll be Tellez probably again, or
Tellez.
Shaw. Please, Shaw.
Yeah.
I still got Mahrez. I
Please,
think he
Shaw.
can do bits. So
Me
how many
and
players
Shaw-
can we pick now?
Me and Luke Shaw have the same body, I think.
2 more players, bro.
Right. I go Foden next to Kev and
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva false nine. Pack out that midfield. Pack out that midfield. I'm telling you, if we play that team, it's 4-0, game over.
Right, I'll go with it, yeah. I'll back it.
Wow.
What a team that is, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? This is coming from a guy, right, who's complained all season. I've complained with him, yeah. All season, the fact that we're not playing a striker.
And Lewis is like, I have an idea.
Yeah. I've got an idea. Why don't we not play a striker?
Yeah, but when you don't play a striker, just don't actually try and play a striker. Play a false nine. But what we've done all season is not had a striker and tried to play a
played
striker
Sterling
in
as
the
striker.
striker role. Well, that's not what you should do. This is what we should do, and that will be 4-0. And we'll all be partying on Saturday nights.
I can't wait. I can't
we
wait
got
for
this
the.
as well, haven't we? We're ready for it.
Dance break.
Oh yeah,
Premium Manchester City vodka.
Whoa! That's
Costco,
way
mate.
better than Mano's wine.
Steady.
Yeah, Lewis got it from somewhere, innit?
Mano's wine
Costco.
don't pay us no more. I can say that.
You need to get on it, guys. You got Costco's, isn't it? That's where it's from.
I can guarantee you, Costco does not have that here.
No,
No chance.
Kirkland, no, Kirkland brand.
No, no. I understand the brand and the store concept. It's a matter of country. You see, they'd be like, "We're not buying that," especially where I live. Are you kidding me? There's 2 feet of snow on the ground outside. You think we're kicking a soccer ball around?
Serious?
What's going on here?
You had too much drink, dude. You're cut off.
What is going on?
Con, explain yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Has he called Foden a rodent there?
Oh,
I don't know
it's
if I
called
like
Bernardo, I don't.
Explain
dear.
yourself in your really tight shirt.
Hey. What are you saying, dude?
Who's got a tight shirt?
Not you, not you two, not you two. Con 40.
Say what?
See that, dude? City vodka poster boy
Poster boy
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Yo.
Nah,
Have you guys thought about like just
Yeah,
hitting him
no.
up?
Yeah, hit him up and just say, mate, when I get on the front of this bottle.
No, you guys like City Xtra. Just hit him up and be like, "Would you, if we sent this to you, would you just take a picture holding it with like a City Xtra sticker next to it?"
Imagine.
Boom,
Imagine.
We're just
endorsed.
gonna assume this comment is for me.
Yeah. Mulv, Aguero just scored.
Way.
Take your shirt off.
I put
Have
me
you guys,
I put my Centurion hat on. Come on.
City Xtra guys, did you guys ever get to see the Aguero celebration?
Which one?
Mulv's.
I don't
Oh.
know.
Which one?
you-
So when Aguero
recreate?
scores, Mulv might could. I can't. I wouldn't want to do it at disservice is the thing. when Aguero scores, Mulv gets pretty pumped and takes his top off, and Petey Pablo's it, dude. Swings around his head like a helicopter, and he'll run around. He'll run around the pub.
I did it once. I did it once at the pub to get people, hyped up.
How did it go down?
It went down really well, actually. I think, unless they're all, humoring me. Yeah,
because it still goes on today.
I did it fun at a pub full of rags once. That was pretty great.
That was the day that wasn't one of our Mank friends in town, and he almost fought somebody.
The other Joe.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was great.
There was some guy that was talking mad shit, and Jordan from Denton was like, "Where the fuck you from, mate? Where the fuck are you from, mate?" And almost threw him across the table.
Yeah, we had a true
like 7 in the morning.
True Mancunian in a pub here in Dallas with us, and it was the one. Do you remember the one that we lost on the Van Persie free kick?
Oh, I always remember Sam and Ashley ducking out.
Yeah, the natural one. Yeah. So obviously that game had gone back and forth, and it was a pub half City. Well, I say half. There was like 50 City fans, and there was like 150 rags, and there was a lot of back and forth, and we ended up losing the match. And this one guy come out, and our Mancunian friend just kept asking him, "Where are you from, mate? Where are you from?" Right? Because you sort of you bow up, don't you, when you're from Manchester, and an American United fan comes at you after losing a game like that. So
yeah, no, I feel that.
Do you watch? Have you ever been in a pub in England where there's Reds and Blues, or do they even allow that?
We don't really allow it. No.
Like round us anyway. Your typical United pubs and your City pubs.
Not in actual Manchester. You could probably go like out of Manchester and find a pub which will allow it. But anyway, in Manchester, typically, I mean, there probably is one or two, but typically it's red or blue pub. So, and that's unfortunately the way it's got to be. Otherwise, it'll just kick off all the time. You know what I mean?
I think when I was there, I went to Turk's Head.
Oh yeah, nice pub that, yeah. That's a United pub, isn't it?
Northern Quarter.
It sure wasn't that day. Golly, it was nuts to butts in there, dude. Where you're just like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, hi, hey.
Well, that's England, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
It's well tight. Everything's so small.
Maybe that's just an us problem. We come in there with these big red-blooded American bodies, and they just can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
So far we've got
these guys have never seen me without a chippy.
True.
True.
So this whole thing is bizarre for you then.
Yeah.
Like I haven't met these guys because they refuse to have me on their show and bring down the content. Mulv has been there but only brings food. Was it Tony's shipping? Did you just go to Tony's the whole time, or did you go to Leo? My bad.
Leo's.
Sorry, I knew it was one of the two. So now you guys are just on here, and it's a stranger and a man not eating chips. Finally, how do you deal with it?
The air's
Beer
clear.
is how you deal with it. it's the only way. It looks like. Yeah. No, that's class.
So we've got a false 9 situation. We've got City 4-0. Right? Is that the official City Xtra position?
We'll go 4-0, bro.
Yeah, we'll go.
We'll go 4-0. Yeah.
Wow.
We're the best team in the world.
True. That is a fact.
Is that Roetta?
Dude, did you guys ever hate listen to what was that one even called? Red Wednesday. Red Wednesday. Did you ever hate listen to that? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I used to listen to
Blue Tuesday and Red Wednesday, didn't
I'd listen to Blue Tuesday and I'd be like, hell yeah, dude, let's go. And then I would listen to Red Wednesday in my truck and just scream the whole time. And I still hate Roetta to this day. She's probably done a lot of nice things. I can't stand her because the whole time she would just be like, we're the best team in the world. We're Manchester United. We can't be finishing 6th. Oh,
They say that, don't they, all the time? Like, what does that mean? Just
great, you're Manchester United.
It doesn't mean anything. You know what I
there's
mean?
that. There's the playing the United way or whatever, which
that's a
The
class.
DNA.
I could not tell you.
Yeah,
I could not tell you what that is because because at one point it was just Louis Van Gaal standing there and then them passing the ball in a U for 75 minutes and hoping that somebody would get on the end of it.
You're
I
going to
don't
drag
get
them
it.
out of the chat, Joey. They're going to start popping up in the chat. They'll
Who?
tell us what the DNA means.
Who, the scum?
Oi!
Come on, you piggies. Let's go. I already can't leave my house because of the Ronies. Like, just you guys getting in the chat is not going to change anything. We're all stuck inside. Come talk some shit. I do not care. Patrick Holly, good shout. I think this needs clearing up. Is this true?
Is what true, sorry?
Have you recently been sponsored by the Norelco body groomer?
What is that?
I have no idea.
It's another razor blade company, and I need to know whether or not this is the case.
Because you know what? So for beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, conflict of interest here, mate. Sorry, we're with Norelco.
You son of a bitch.
Nah.
We went to Gillette, mate. That's what we got. We got the big dogs.
The best a man can get.
No, we can confirm live on air that we have no razor sponsorships.
Yeah, we have no body grooming sponsors.
Hey, good. You don't need to be getting involved with big razor, dude. It's a dirty world out there.
I imagine so.
Let's get some questions going in the chat, shall we?
Yeah, and ask questions that like City Xtra gets, not shit that we get, like rank the pies. Or
I like a bit of that.
Rank a pie, yeah. I like a pie.
What's your favourite pie then?
Well, here where we are from, pies are sort of looked down on a little bit. We're more of a pasty community.
Oh, right.
Put a pasty on a barm.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I said barm at the airport in Manchester, and the lady behind the counter almost fell on the floor because I said it like this instead of saying sandwich. She said, "How you know what barm is?" So all my friends are from here. So
the thing is as well,
we
barm isn't typically known in actual Manchester. It's more like Lancashire way.
Yeah, it's
so
our
like,
way, innit?
Yeah, Bolton, Wigan, that way.
Like if you go to Liverpool and say barm, they'll be like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, I've asked for a barm in centre of Manchester before, and they've looked at me going, "What's a barm?" You know what I mean? You don't have a clue. It's not really.
Some places call it a roll. Some places call it a barm. Some people call it a muffin.
what? It's not a muffin.
Not a muffin, is it?
It's not a muffin. It's
What's
a
a
barm.
muffin? A muffin's a cake, isn't it?
A muffin is a cake. A chocolate muffin.
It's small. It's like,
Yeah.
where's my camera? This big.
They're all butties to me.
True.
Pasty
Just
butty.
butties.
That doesn't. If you ask that,
You can't go wrong.
Shot.
Can't go wrong on a boy.
So far
What's
we've got put a pasty on a barm, and we've also got chicken burger and cheese fries. I
Chicken
think.
burger. I remember that.
Chicken burger with chips and cheese, mate.
Boom.
Nothing goes wrong. You're on for an absolute solid night there. Doesn't matter whether you're steaming or whether you're sober. It's just solid. It's just a solid meal where you know that, you know what, I know what I'm getting here. There's no surprises.
Bam.
I tell you what, if I was really flying high, I would crush one of those. I remember like there's a place in Texas called Whataburger, which is the greasiest. It's great. And they start serving breakfast at 11 p.m. because sometimes you have a time out with your pals, and you're just a hungry little piggy before you got to go to bed. And they had this thing that was a breakfast burger, so it was like
It's quality.
bun, sausage patty, egg, sausage patty, cheese, bun.
You forgot the hash browns. They put hash browns.
Hash browns in there, and I would always add bacon because I've already made enough bad decisions for the night. Like slapping bacon on that sandwich is not going to change anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you two come visit America,
Ooh.
hopefully this area, Texas,
No, Cleveland, dude. Cleveland is the city.
swim through there first, and then come down here to where the real food is. We'll go Whataburger, and we'll get one of them breakfast burgers. Be brilliant.
Big
All we
fancy
have is
action
this-
does America.
Ooh, yeah. City Xtra goes to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Have you been, lads?
I went when I was about 11 to
right.
San Francisco.
You couldn't even get drunk
San
then.
Francisco.
Nope. Couldn't touch it. Have you ever been, bro?
I just did the tourist thing, didn't I? I went to
Florida.
Florida, yeah. Which is, I'd say it like that, but it's actually a sick place. I love it. We will one day. We'll come over. And to be fair, we was asked this question. We did a Q&A video for Xtra Club members, and we was asked, would we ever go to America? And we was like, yes, but we don't want to go like where we can basically just get a scran in it.
Scran, and we want to
Scran.
find some mad places where we could just drink beer,
Yeah, drink
Like,
beer.
get steam in, and just talk.
I want to go to like a
people.
range.
Hi.
You know what I mean? Where I can shoot some guns at a range. That'd be pretty cool.
You're,
Drive a
you're
Mustang.
describing Texas and Cleveland right now. Texas is literally just guns and food.
How about, guys, a City Xtra noisy pod swap for a week?
Yeah,
Do our live,
come
we'll go
here.
there.
We'll go there.
Here's the
Yeah.
deal. Mulv is not allowed back in the UK.
It can't be a derby
Um,
week.
It was negotiated as a part of almost every trade agreement that's happened since 2015. He is not allowed to go back because he is maybe the worst luck charm that's ever existed. It's not good.
That's fair.
I've got
yeah.
a better record than you, to be fair, Joey.
Larger sample size.
True.
And let's not brag about like one more good thing than me. Weren't you also there for like the 0-0 Palace draw?
No, it's 5-0, smashed them. But Mendy got injured. That's the day Mendy's first.
So you
injury.
broke Mendy.
Yes, I've done
Dick.
Mendy. I've lost the Rags twice, Liverpool once. This is in recent years.
I think Patrick Holly's got it on point. He says City Xtra on the next USA pre-season.
Oh shit, yeah.
Whoa,
That
Oh,
needs
shit,
to
yeah.
happen. That
Dude.
needs to happen.
So when they do preseason here, it is it's probably the best organized thing I've ever been to.
Mhm.
Because they'll go to 4 or 5 different cities that are nowhere near each other. So they're going all the way across the country and you can follow them everywhere. It's easy to get to all these places. And they always have these massive pregame events that happen. So when we were in Nashville, they had rented out this like 2 or 3 story bar. And they had Paul Dickov there and Mike Summerby, and you could just go up and meet them and like chit chat.
That's cool.
And then they had free. I think the first drink was free because Carlsberg or Heineken or some shit had just signed a
Carlsberg, wasn't
deal
it?
with them. Yeah, had just signed a deal with them. So like, you just rock up to this bar and be like, "Hi, hello, I'm here for the," and then hand you a beer. Like, all right, dope. And then just walk over, and there's Dickov and Summerby chilling,
Yeah.
just like looking around at all these Americans. You know, Buzzer's like got a bottle of Merlot in his arm. Just
If you're in the supporters clubs, they just treat you like kings and queens. It's amazing. It's really cool.
Well, what we'll do is we'll hit up Ariel and see if she
Yes.
can get us some flights over there.
There you go.
With this city.
good thing is she could get you into New York or Miami. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll message Ariel and just be like, "Yo, are you getting us in or what?"
Ooh, make sure you don't word it like that.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on
I think she knows what to expect from us nowadays.
that. Is true, yeah.
Okay, so we got some questions. Yeah.
Okay, what are we going for?
Let me see.
Johnny
here.
Lara's right, by the way. That might have been the best one.
That was sick.
Hey, Jules.
Look at this. Look at this nepotism.
The wife dropped in.
Let's see. Where did it go? Mike asks, how many times have you laughed at United tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm having that.
Quite a lot.
Since about the 40th minute, it's been pretty constant. It's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
I don't have.
We
Where
had a lot of
is?
laughs, didn't we, bro?
Yeah,
but
we
then we quickly said it is 3-0 and there's 20 minutes left. United are very capable of bringing this back. And they almost did it, to be fair. But you still got to laugh, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Shout out the ref for being a real friend. Real
yeah,
pal.
That was,
Doing
that was
all he
weak,
could.
wasn't it? Yeah, that was really weak.
What about Jay? He has an actual football question.
Who's that?
Football question. What?
Yeah.
A football show.
So Jay asks, does Mendy get a new contract or do we sell him in the summer? His contract expires in 2023.
There's one major problem with that. The word
Tell me.
sell. Who's
True.
going to buy Benjamin Mendy on a serious note?
He's broken goods.
No, but I just don't see it. Who's going to pay money, actual money, for this guy? No one, in my opinion.
Everton.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, they've got Lucas Digne, you know what I mean? He's
Swap-
Would we swap him for Dina?
Oh, Digne plus 20, please.
Yeah, I think for me, you gotta wait this one out. You know what I mean? No rush, just relax in it and see what happens. But you're not gonna sell him.
Let's see who else we got here. It's funny that Patrick Hawley has weighed in on which American food chain he's a better fan of, like Whataburger, and he chose Chick-fil-A. Bad thing about Chick-fil-A,
What's
which
this
makes
about?
Who's this then?
CE1. Of course, C1 will be here, bro.
Is our resident?
Yeah, basically, you invite us on. C1
Yeah.
comes with. He's
part of the deal.
He's part of the deal. Yeah, he's
Welcome.
to be fair to C1. He's a loyal watcher of our videos. Actually, I think he comments on every single video we've ever done, and also is in every single live stream we've ever done, pretty much. So big up C1.
Will you
He
answer
also,
the
he also
hold
likes
on.
to call me beautiful a lot.
Well, maybe because you won't answer the question.
What question?
Why is your beautiful, bro?
I don't know.
What's your skin routine?
Skin routine. Have you ever seen Bulldog? The
Oh, yeah, I've seen
moisturizer.
Bulldog.
Bulldog moisturizer. Get some of that.
There you go.
good
There you
to know.
go. C1.
There you go. See one. That's it, innit? Put some Bulldog moisturizer on. Win-win.
Okay.
To be fair, Joe, I could do some manscaped. I got this disgusting shit beard.
Yo, wait until just after Christmas. We'll talk to you.
Well, cool. What else? We're coming up on an hour, boys. This has been really fun.
So that's
Who else
petition to call the channel Manx and Yanks, and we'll stay on forever.
Hey.
the guys that used to do Mank and Yank will be pissed about that.
Hey, they-
Oh, yeah,
we'll
actually,
fit the
they-
name.
Yeah, that's
We'll
true.
fit it.
Also, I
don't.
I don't want to take that because if anyone listened to the charity thing a few weeks ago, who did they sold Foden.
Yeah, no. I've got an idea. What we do is we call ourselves Ultimate Mank and Yanks, and we become the alpha in it.
We're like this,
Yeah.
dude. We're like when Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage became a team. We are the mega powers.
biggest
We are the
insult.
mega powers.
You know what I mean?
Mulv is basically Hulk because he's bald on top and probably the sides. I'm basically Macho Man because I have sick body and I'm great off the top rope.
You can do both voices, by the way.
True. True.
Can't
I
do
gotta
any
work
of
on the
them.
Macho Man. The
can
Hulk
do
one's
Dave-
Hulk's easy.
I can do Davy Boy Smith, I think.
What? Go on
Yeah.
now.
Hi, I'm Davy Boy Smith. Of
That's
the
not-
British Bulldogs.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. CE, yes, that is a Manscaped device. I will do a demonstration on the new City Xtra OnlyFans that's launching later this week. They have committed to it. They just haven't talked about it yet,
Yeah.
but
It's
it'll
called
be on
City
there.
XX Extra.
Yeah, and Jordy and Lewis will be there to help.
Cool.
All
right.
That's the plan.
Let's wrap this up, boys. Thank you
Aw.
so much for coming on.
No, we appreciate it. We wanted to. For
It's
time,
gone
haven't we?
very quick. That
Yeah, it's
hour's
gone a lot
flown
fast.
by.
I feel like we've not really spoke about United for a United preview. I mean, we predicted
Well-
our team and said we'll beat them 4-0. I mean, what's much more to say?
What are we
mean,
saying, Joey?
Yeah, City are going to win. It's going to be stressful, as always. I'm going to want to throw up for the first hour leading into the match because that's how it goes. Then I'll drink copious amounts of alcohol. Phil Foden will score 2. And City will glide into the Champions League places, dude. Ooh.
All
We're
right,
not going to be like Europa League hopefuls anymore.
I like it. Hey, all right. My prediction: City to win this. But my bigger prediction is Laporte's going to come back in the side.
Ooh, nice.
So who are you dropping? Who are you dropping?
Stones.
I don't see that
Yeah,
happening.
Laporte's going to come back in with a warning. Sort yourself out, mate. Don't do the Spurs thing again. Here's your chance. So
I
that's
don't
my
see
prediction.
that.
I don't see it
I
happening.
So,
do not see
I
that
like
at all.
I like that Mulv is punishing Stones, but he would never punish Mahrez.
No,
Guy actually performs good.
punishing
Mulv's like,
Stones,
get him
Stones
out.
is an ace.
Well, then why would you drop him in the biggest game?
Yeah, I think it's mind games with Laporte.
Well, it's mind games with Stones too. Like you've been great. Also, you can't play.
Nah, just rotation in it.
I think there's something deeper, personally. I do. I really
Oh, with
do.
Laporte.
Ooh, you think it's something because
I think
he's-
something strange is happening.
Basque? You think it's a Basque thing?
I just think I I don't think
You
it's
think
as simple as
you think
everyone thinks.
it's Catalunya versus the Basque region.
If it was as simple as everyone thinks, he's not been injured. Why has he not even played? Why is he playing Garcia? I know he plays Garcia anyway, but why would he not play Laporte in the other games? Something's happened behind the scenes. Whether he's not training right, whether something's been said. Promise you.
What do you know? What do you know?
Well,
We can't say.
can't say. But,
Lewis
yeah.
is the new Sam. Sam from the Athletic. You're the new Sam Lee. You have the scoop.
I'm not Sam Lee, no.
Lewis.
Have you ever had Sam Lee on your podcast, by the way?
Yeah, right.
No, we haven't.
No.
He said he'll come on, but we just haven't asked him yet. Plus, I slagged him off after the whole cast thing, so
Oh, yeah.
he might not come on anymore.
No good start, then, is it?
No, probably not
We're
the
pretty
best
good
way.
at setting bridges alight. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
No,
so you
the-
guys have insider info.
No, we don't have inside info. We have no, we don't have info.
You're a
I just
liar.
think-
You're a
I just
lying
think
liar.
No, we don't have info. We don't.
We don't have insider info.
We don't have info. We have no
Confirmed as the
insider
info.
information.
Ooh,
Subscribe to the
football
Noisy Pod for
friends,
the
give me
debate.
Come on, we're live. Release
No,
the
we don't.
information.
This
We
is a
actually
Noisy
don't
Pod
know.
exclusive. The only exclusives we get are like,
All
I
right,
don't know.
Pies.
Joey, just be quiet for a second. Here we go. The floor is yours, gents. What do you know?
The secret is that John Stones is back and he's back to stay. Let's go. You know it. Let's go. Johnny Stones is back in the team. He isn't going anywhere.
Brilliant.
I've got a legit question away from the whole Laporte thing.
Of course, you
Nice
want to
one,
steer
bro.
away from
Thank you
that,
for
don't you?
moving away
Look
from
at these two. Look at these two cover for each other. Man,
I actually have a legit question there. Do you actually like Derby Day? Do you actually like it? Or like, I mean, is it just one game? That you
Good
like?
question,
I absolutely
bro.
hate it.
Mulv, do you want to answer this first as a Manc, or should I answer first as just the guy that is American and watches the team?
We'll do both. I'll give you a quick answer.
Boom.
Right now I'm fine, but the night before, arse like a balloon knot.
True.
Mm.
Your
So
turn.
I'm let's see, what day is it? It's the 8th. So I'll be good until the 10th. The 11th I'll start getting nervous. I'll wake up the morning of the 12th and I want to throw up everywhere and I don't want to watch the match. And then as the match goes on, the whole time I hate it. And then when it's over, if we win, I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. And if we lose, I want to throw everything I own out the window. So yeah, it's a really good time.
This one's a bit different for us. 'Cause typically we'd be in a pub amongst other football fans, other United fans, because they're everywhere. Let's face it, bloody vermin are everywhere. So not knowing that I'm not going to be around, that scene, I'm a bit more chill, a bit more tranquilo about it. But usually it's madness the day of. Absolutely.
I just the pros and cons, man. There's a lot more cons to the pros.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely hate Derby Day. I think it's just because of the way that City have been for ages, isn't it? Like that we kept getting beat off United. And I know it's not been that way for ages, but I just hate it. I hate the thought of winning is next level. It's like, yes, buzzing, we've smashed it. However, the thought of losing is life-threatening. It's like, it ruins your day. It completely ruins it. So for me, I don't like Derby Day until we're getting there and we're smashing it. Like, I think it's just nerves. Obviously, it is nerves. It's just nerves of the situation.
Lou Bega, how about you, dude?
I think you like it, don't you, bro?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say you like it.
I think I do like it. Yeah, in like a weird sadistic way. You know
Sadistic
what I
way.
mean?
He wants to be punished.
Like, punish me, daddy. Like,
Joey loved that.
yeah.
I now know how I know how Lewis gets his info now.
Yeah, no,
Nothing.
it's pretty stressful. And to be fair, for the people who are not watching it in pubs this year and have to watch it in the house, if we get beat, then you're still in that negative sort of zone. You're still in the house. You know what I mean? I think a lot
Nego
of
hole.
people would rather watch it away from the house, because then if it goes wrong, when they come back in, they can just try and forget about it and just try and continue with the day. But if you're in your house, you watch the game, you know what I mean? Just don't speak to any family members, because you'll end up being just rude and stuff, innit? So you need to put out a warning. That's my advice.
Don't speak to you that day.
I think Mulv, you clicked on one too low there.
Yeah, I'm not clicking on that. That's a massive simp.
Oh,
You of all people,
The
the man who got Riyad Mahrez tattooed on his back.
He's a big sim.
Mulv has a Mangala tattoo on his calf.
No, is it?
Renners, I used to like it, but United ain't a threat anymore. What we saying?
I think
As the tables turn, like Derby Day for us used to always be, hey, we can knock them down a peg for a week, because they were always winning everything and they were always favourite to beat us. But because it was a derby, occasionally we get a shock result and beat them, and we were loving it. But as that flip now, that we're a better side than them, have been for many years, like you mentioned earlier, is it their chance to knock us down a peg? Have the tables turned, lads?
The turntables.
How the turntables.
For me, this season is very much considering the table, it's a level playing field, isn't it? And it's one of the first times you've been able to say that for a while. That because obviously us and United are pretty much next to each other.
They will drop off, though,
they'll drop off after a bit, but then we can't at the moment guarantee that we won't drop off as well. So I mean,
see, I think we're back, boys. I honestly do. I think the season about to get started.
See,
I love Lewis, by the way.
God, Lou Bega, dude, big Lou.
Yeah, I'm just going into it being as positive as possible, man. And
was it the podcast where we tried to be as positive as possible?
A couple of weeks ago, though,
Yeah,
I was like, I was down in the dumps, and to be fair, it was I've kind of switched. Like, I remember when I think we just drew against maybe West Ham or someone like that, and I wasn't happy at all. I was like, this ain't right. I mean, the team isn't playing good. We're not creating chances. Any chance that we do create, we miss. We just didn't look very good. But then there was people, saying, "Oh, don't worry about it." You know what I mean? It's Corona. It's all that. It's we've got a game in hand which hadn't even been scheduled, and I was getting really frustrated with people's attitude towards the season and like sort of a defeatist mentality and accepting.
They're writing it off already.
Accepting draws, and I was like, this isn't us. You know what I mean? We should be aiming to win every single game. But then we beat Burnley, scored a few goals. We beat Fulham, and I'm just starting to feel like the team's clicking. The team's fit. The manager seems to have got his mojo back. You know what I mean? Dropping players instead of just playing anyone regardless of form. I just think now is the time. And I said it a couple of weeks ago. I said I think we're going to go on like a mega run, 7, 8, 9 matches winning streak. I feel it.
It does feel like within the club something has changed, and whether it's the players seem to be taking it more, and I feel like for a bit now, for the past like 3 games, say, it's almost like Pep's let them off the chains a bit. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're playing with a bit of flair, playing with a lot of speed. It's good. It's good football.
The naysayers will tell you it's because we haven't played any dangerous counter-attacking sides lately. That's our weakness, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got that figured out.
But it's been our weakness for years. It's always been a case of we'll score more than you.
Yeah, but West Ham weren't a fast team. Leeds weren't a fast counter-attacking team. You know
For
what
real,
I mean?
though.
They weren't,
Like-
and now I don't get why we play Burnley, score 5 goals. Oh, it's only Burnley. We play Fulham, beat Fulham. Oh, it's only Fulham. It's like, well, what are you watching?
You can only play what's in front of you.
You can only play what's in front of you. We've not beat Leeds. We've not beat West Ham. You know what I mean? We scraped past Wolves, who we shouldn't have actually beat. You know what I mean? Like, I see we finally got a couple of wins together, keeping clean sheets, scoring a couple of goals. Try and get buzzing. You know what I mean?
They should be buzzing with the way the team's playing.
Buzzing. Yeah, it's like the Mahrez thing. That really frustrated me as well, guys. Is when Mahrez scored the hat trick. I'm looking at your face there. All right. When Mahrez scored a hat trick against Burnley, and people were saying, "Oh, it's only Burnley. The goals were given to him on his plate." Well, if you look, I think it was his first goal. That goal was not put on the plate for him.
Was it the second goal where he took 3 players on?
Yeah, last week he set up
from the throw-in.
four golden chances, and we missed every single one. You know what I mean? It's just I say if the team's not playing well, fair enough, give it them. You know what I mean? Give them some stick. But when they're doing all right, you know what I mean? Just lay off, get behind the team. That's
back your players.
I love you guys. You guys are welcome anytime.
Can I tell you
Positivity.
what does give me a little bit of worry? Another Andrew has showed up in the chat.
I know. I just noticed that.
Oh my god, another
It's a
one.
record.
Where does he fit in?
I don't know. Is he low on the pecking order, or is he actually the leader because he's fashionably late?
Nah, he's last in. He's like bottom of the pile. I mean,
Oh,
I
Andrew
think
Subra. Defend yourself.
And Andrew Ultimate Gaming is not going to have that. You know what I mean? He's going to turn up and then Andrew Ultimate Gaming is going to be like, mate, where have you been?
So
all the rest of us Andrews.
You think
are here.
he makes these other Andrews really punch the clock? Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
you were
that's
supposed
it.
to. You knew what time it started.
Yeah. You're not allowed to be a minute late. Oh,
I
it's
like
just
We're gonna
Andrew,
rename-
bro.
Oh,
Is it just Andrew?
What?
Do you know what we're on about? Just Andrew?
Yeah, we have a lot of Andrews.
We have a lot of Andrews. So then,
Okay,
at
so
one
you,
time,
so you have
because
insider
different-
insider
claim.
information
Andrews,
and a
we
bunch of
said-
Andrews.
Yeah, we have inside information and loads of Andrews. Some would say we get the inside information from a load of Andrews.
Oh,
No.
You know what I mean? They're the real ones to be.
A
Yes.
load of Andrews is what multiple Andrews are called. Gotcha.
A load. Nah.
Look at all those Andrews over there. How many is that? A load, probably.
A load of Andrews, like a big herd of sheep.
a herd of Andrews.
Herd of Andrews. Yeah.
A gaggle of Andrews.
Well,
Guess not. Fuck me then. Well, I'm gonna
take us home, pal.
go jump out the window for just killing this whole thing. Yeah, this was sick though.
Yeah, this is really good.
For like an unscripted impromptu thing, I could get down with this. Thank you so much, Jordan and Lewis, for coming on. City Xtra, obviously. Follow them everywhere. Twitter, YouTube. They have various Twitter accounts.
We do have
YouTube.
various Twitter accounts, yeah.
Yeah.
Plug them. Let's have it. Plug them.
Yeah. Plug everything. YouTube.
Thank you, guys.
Well, at City Xtra, at City_Extra is the main one, isn't it? Trying to get to 100k. Follow that, and then ours is at City Xtra Pod. I wouldn't recommend following that because that's just personally being Lewis.
Yeah, that is just chatting rubbish.
So that's the best one then.
Yeah, and then subscribe to us on YouTube because on YouTube we've just smashed past 15k, which is
Come on.
Ooh, we're trying to get to 15.
We're on the climb, innit? We're going for 20k now.
Hell yeah.
Which is going to be a
We're having
grind.
that. We're having it.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
do that stuff. If you liked us, if you came over from City Xtra and you liked what we do, thanks. That's sick.
If you didn't like it, we've been City Sausage.
Yeah. If you did, at NoisyPod on Twitter, noisypod.com and patreon.com/noisypod if you want to support the show for $1 whole a month. You can help your boys out. I think that's it, dudes. So until probably later this week or something, who knows? Until next time, everybody.
Ta-ra.
See you in a bit.
I'm frozen.